Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Cool J once again. So tomorrow is going to be the 2010 NFL season, and also tomorrow there will be a kickoff game that will happen. And for the opening day of the game of tomorrow, it will be the New Orleans Saints versus the Minnesota Vikings. And everybody knows the New Orleans Saints. They are the 2010 Super Bowl champions. They won in Super Bowl 44, as I would say, Super Bowl 44, the 44th Super Bowl of the year. So, what does everybody think about the NFL so far? What is everybody's high expectations? I've been hearing people's expectations that the New Orleans Saints are going to go back to the playoffs or probably go back to the Super Bowl and win it once again. That's people's expectations of how they see it. Or some people some people see that the Vikings are going to go back to the playoffs with Brett Favre, and everybody knows Brett Favre. Brett Favre, a good player, and I got another take from him. He is a good football player, and people are expecting that the Vikings are going to go back to the playoffs and might go to the Super Bowl. And you have football players like the Cincinnati Bengals, as I would say, Bengals, and other teams like people expect the Ravens. Now sometimes I'm just saying names, but oh yeah, and the Cowboys. Don't forget about the Dallas Cowboys, and because everyone knows this year there will be the Super Bowl will take place in I'm reading this right now, in the Super Bowl 45, the 45th Super Bowl. It would take place in Cowboys Stadium. As I will say it again, Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Arlington, Texas. That's what it takes. Cowboys Stadium. So that's what take place. So there are some high expectations that that Dallas Cowboys probably will make it to the playoffs. And I've been hearing people saying, since I'm from Detroit, I've been hearing people saying that, oh well, the Detroit Lions are going to do good this year, but they're not going to do as good. But no, I'll take that back. They're gonna do good as they did last year. No, let me cut that off. They're gonna do better than they did last year. They're not gonna go to the playoffs, but they're gonna do better than they did last year. But to me, the Lions suck. The Lions sucks either way. Doesn't matter. But other than that, what does everybody think? What's gonna happen in NFL? Do you guys think that the Saints are gonna retain the gold once again? Or are we going to have some new Super Bowl champions in 2011? Let me know what you guys think. Contact me on Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter. And Skype me, LOCoolJJJ And check out the Sports Tuesday Show. Don't be afraid to check it out. Sports Tuesday Show. Listen to what I say. Talk about sports. You know what I'm saying? So, who's ready? Not who's ready, but who's back? Who's glad that they're back in school? That's what I'll say. Who's glad to be back at school? But I don't want to stall. That's all I got to say. Cool J's out. Peace.